Blessings and welcome. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and these are your monthly readings for August 2018. And before I go and synergize with you all, remember to look at your rising and moon sign to get a more in-depth understanding of where your vibration is taking you in the month of August, especially since we have another eclipse happening on August 11th, a solar eclipse in Leo. Very positive for us all to finally move towards that new surge of energy that the universe is providing us. We've been going through a lot lately. We had those last eclipses last month in Aquarius and in Cancer. We've had planetary shifts and changes in Uranus and Chiron. So this is just a year of us really getting deep within our soul to figure out the next phase of our existence here as we move forward now in August, especially September and moving forward when Mars and Mercury finally goes direct at the end of August. We really are going to see the positive results of all of our hard work, of us connecting more deeply to what we are really needing to do to find more alignment with our universe here. So blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for connecting with me each and every month by subscribing to my channel, sharing my videos, and just giving me such beautiful positive comments each and every month. It really keeps me going and staying energized to connect and synergize with you all. It's so beautiful to have such beautiful energies out there. So if you ever want a personal reading from me, I do hope you reach out to my website or my email address. I'm on Instant Go, and I'm also on Instagram. And I do a monthly new moon and a full moon reading tarot cards for you. So all the links are below if you would like to connect with me, and I do hope to hear from you in the near future. And until then, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy. My tantalizing Taurians out there, welcome to your August 2018 tarot reading. We have another eclipse happening on August 11th, and it will be in the sign of Leo, affecting your fourth house of home, family, security. I see a strong connection to something about home. We have the Four of Wands, we have the Four of Pentacles, and that is connection to home, family, security. I feel there's going to be some type of change for a lot of you Taurians, and that's what eclipses do. It opens you up to some type of new understanding and changes that may be on the horizon, especially since the situation at hand for a lot of you Taurians is the Two of Wands, making a choice, decision about a new direction or going in a new pathway or figuring out a plan with your best friend regarding a lover, a partnership, something of that sort. Now, you do have also Jupiter that just went direct just last month in your seventh house of relationships and partnerships. So I feel there's a strong connection of changes happening or a new love coming in and a choice that you're going to have to make regarding it. So this is a month I do feel that is going to be a strong connection to love, really. You've got some major arcana cards here in your work energy that we'll talk about, that are talking about making some changes, but maybe have to look at things differently before you can make those changes. There seems to be some type of obstacle and challenge that you've been facing in work here, Taurus, and you're trying to make some type of change and transformation, especially you male energies here. We do have the Death card for you Taurian males, and this is all about, you know, finding something that you know you need to change from within. And it doesn't mean a literal death, it just means change. It means that you see things that you need to release from the darkness. You do also have the Devil energy here, even though it's in your work energy, but it's about releasing something that you feel shackled to. It also could be not just a relationship, but it could be an addiction. But it's for you to realize now what is holding you back from fulfilling your desires or making choices to be with the one you love. A choice about a loved one that's here right now. So with the female energies, you do have the Queen of Swords. So this is maybe someone coming to help you make some type of choice about maybe a journey, moving far away from home. I see a lot of traveling and movement, and one of the eclipse cards that you did get is movement. So I do feel a lot of changes, movement, making a choice about the direction, putting things into action now. This Queen of Swords is clarity, for you female energies. Understanding that there is a lot of insight and knowledge. You've really grown and have been a lot more mature about what you see has the truth and what has been fulfilling your heart and your mind with. And I do feel it's just you connecting to the universe and seeing a lot of things that you need to change for yourself. And some of it is regarding home, family, and security here. And this is the month that you really are going to focus on that, Taurus. And I do feel as far as work, there may be things a little slower right now. There's something still that you have to contemplate and wait about. Maybe this is a change in direction because now you're making some type of choice to be with someone that you can rely on. Now, like I said, Jupiter is in your 7th house. And that is Jupiter is the planet of good luck and expansion and happiness. So I feel even though there's things changing and there's been emotional unhappiness for some of you Taurians, it's leading you to some type of commitment in marriage, completing. And this is what the world is finally getting to that next stage in a relationship. And that is why the world is here to say, wow, there may be some commitment, receiving some type of proposal here. You've got the letter here. So there may be a beautiful message being offered to some of you Taurians about some type of new journey through some type of commitment to you. Keep an open mind, and that's what the romance angel card is. Your soulmates may differ from your usual type and expectations, Taurus. So if you have been in the 5 of Cups and been emotionally dissatisfied with the type of energies that you have been connecting with, it does look like you just need to keep an open mind because maybe it's just that one energy that can change everything for you. And it does look like it may be very different than what you expect from a soulmate. But there's some type of communication, a letter, a message for you. And it may be from someone that you've known. Maybe this is a best friend. Maybe this is someone that you've had a lot of fun with, but haven't taken it to the next level. So this could be where the journey starts with someone, a journey, a choice to make that commitment. Maybe that's what it is, Taurus. You're trying to make a choice about giving someone a commitment and moving forward. It does look like there has been some obstacles and challenges, and it may be some obstacles and challenges still in the work energy. I feel for some of you, there may be some type of choice because of work, and that may be the challenge, is that you have met someone that you feel you can have a long-lasting relationship with, someone that you know will be loyal. And now you're going to have to figure out and contemplate about your next step regarding your workflow. And it does look like things will get clearer, but I do feel this month you are really contemplating some type of change or movement forward in a relationship. Even though things are still cloudy and things aren't as clear, things will get light. Things will get more clear for you, and the understanding of what you need to do about a relationship will, by the end of the month, you'll be able to move forward. Because you do have the 4 of Pentacles at the end of your energy, at the end of the month. So during the month, you're trying to make that decision. You're resting, you're contemplating, you're meditating, you're trying to figure out a plan regarding what you want to do about your foundation, what direction you want to go as far as the journey that you're about to embark on. And I do feel it's going to be regarding your foundation, where you live at, where you feel most secure with. And so that may be, like I said, a connection to you finally make a decision, Taurus, to go to that next level of commitment in marriage and transforming and changing the status of your relationship to a higher one. That's what I see. And maybe this is what the 5 of Cups is not being able to. Maybe, Taurus, you've been waiting for this proposal, this connection with someone. You've been waiting, and now is the time where you're going to receive that beautiful message of commitment. So that's what I see. This is a month of just really focusing on your relationships here, I do feel, Taurus, because in your work energy, there is the Hangman here and something of an obstacle. There's something that you're going to have to take some time to contemplate upon your next move in work. So I feel there's something that you're waiting on or or having to make a decision, but there's something that you're going to have to think about with the devil's energy. It's like, you're either shackled up to something that you have to break free from, a work situation, and you're getting clearer now on the journey that you want. You want to do something that you're more creative in and it fulfills your passions and desires here. And that's why I feel there's, especially you male energies, you're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about where you want to go on your journey. And I do feel you will see that desire. You will see that you can't be held back from what you truly are here to do here. Sorry, I think I got a lot of sun there. But that is why this month is about really connecting to your own self. And on that August 11th date, be out there with Mother Moon, connect with her, and ask for guidance about a relationship, about a family situation, about moving to the next level, about your home, family, and security, and movement forward to have some type of new beginning. Another number 4, so I'm seeing the 4s here very strong, and 4s are about commitment and relationships and coming together. Has a family unit, so there may be a connection to children also with all this love and partnerships and relationships and commitment. And maybe that's why there's a lot of changes happening, as maybe there will be some beautiful news coming through regarding a beautiful life coming into this world. So let's look at your last 2 cards here, and let's look at first the movement card. Changes, movement. We're seeing a lot of movements with these cards here. Sorry, I'm hoping that it doesn't seem to be too bright. So let's read. I'm just going to shut this curtain a little bit. Okay. Hopefully that helped a little bit. So let's read what this movement 28 card is saying to you. No, it's not too good. There you go. Okay. You are in a time of positive forward motion. This is a time for positive movement. Oh, excuse me. Let me try that again. I'm trying to look at this card to make sure the light isn't shining too much. Sorry about that. This is a time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. There you go. And so I just see journey. I see home, foundation, maybe business opportunities that you're trying to weigh your decision about, maybe contemplating about moving. But you'll have to maybe leave your relationship or have to make a decision about a relationship. That's just a very strong month of relationships this month for you, Taurus. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts, and you now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let it go and move forward. Yeah, the fog lifts, the cloudiness lifts, right? And that's why we have to remember the sun will come out again. Lots of sun. There you go. That's a sign right there. So I just see that's why the overall energies is the 2 of Wands. Some type of movement that you're about to begin, and it is about maybe a choice regarding a relationship. And that's why you're thinking about and contemplating, and you will make the right choice, Taurus. You do have luck on your side with relationships and partnerships, and I do feel this is the luck. This is the time that you get the benefits from Jupiter and receiving some type of commitment and love and a beautiful journey, adventure with this relationship too. So the last card is from the Akashic Tarot, and let's see what that card has to say. The 5 of Roses here, and there we go. Maybe we could put it over there. That's not good. Okay. Five of Roses. I'm getting ready to just read it right out of the book. So let me just find a good spot. Maybe that'll be a good spot for you to see it. There we go. Okay. Two children play in a sunny, lush green garden. A boy shoots a slingshot while a girl next to him watches a butterfly in the flowers with a magnifying glass. If children aren't a part of your life already, this card could show their arrival. So we see a child here, and maybe that's a transformation, a change. And this is why marriage and commitment, because there's a love, there's a beautiful light being born. So let's see what else it says here. Or it also could indicate that your children could become more of a focus for you. They may have some concerns of their own, but even so, opportunities for things to mend come easily right now. There also may be real change and benefit for one of your children who has made a special effort recently. And that's why I feel the fourth house with this eclipse. It was really affecting family, home, children, your loved ones. But it does look like things will be fine out in the garden here. There also may be real change and benefit for one of your children who has made a special effort recently. This is a very advantageous time for the children around you. Enjoy it and help them enjoy it too. Whether upright or reversed, you can look to this adjacent card, the one toward which the boy is shooting and the girl is looking, to get more insight on the children around you and their issues. Apply the details and people in this nearby card to the present and future children in your life. Interesting. So again, I'm just seeing this connection to family, commitment, children, home, family. So there's a lot going on for you, Taurus. It could be connection to the children. You may be having children, a strong connection to love, but this is the month that you really are going to think about relationships and partnerships and where the next step is in a relationship. So let's just close this up here. You have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 major arcana cards here that show there is something that you've been contemplating about and thinking about and changing from within you here, Taurus. And I do feel you're going to understand what you need to do by the end of the month. It is about you releasing yourself from things that you know aren't serving you, but it's also about you fulfilling your true desires and passions. And so allow these major arcana cards, allow change to happen, and get out of this hangman. I feel you've been really contemplating, a lot of you Taurus, about your next journey forward in your work. And there's something that you're having to contemplate and think about now to have this new beginning. But I do feel it's a choice between this new beginning and maybe a love situation that you're going to have to weigh here. But it does look like what I want to leave this off is a message about some type of commitment, a journey that you will get clearer on. As you can see, you've got the mountain, but you have the boat next to it, and it does show clearance to the other side. So keep an open mind, and remember, this is a month of connection to home, family, security, something about your foundation and a relationship and a commitment moving forward. Oh, I forgot the World card. You also have the World card, and that's completion. It's about connecting and fulfilling your desire with someone and releasing from the karma of unemotional happiness in love here. So I do feel there's a lot of clarity this month in relationships, moving forward in love, movement now and changes, Taurus, that you have been wanting to do. There's still some contemplation and waiting and understanding about something in your workflow. But I do feel it's connected to relationships, partnerships, and something of that sort that you have to take in consideration. But I do feel as the end of the month and we move into August, We get clearance because Mars will finally go direct, Mercury will finally go direct, we'll have Jupiter direct, we'll be finished with all those eclipses, and now I do feel a lot more smooth sailing, a lot of clarity and understanding about the next step movement. But beautiful to see a lot of you are really feeling more secure and happy with relationship and moving to that next level, changing your environment to be with the one you love, moving in with someone, but changes around your environment and connection to children too. So until next time, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy.